Who is that?
Runtime.
Okay.
Runtime.
Yes, sir.
It's the Runtime Travelers.
Hey, seriously, what we watching today? What up, guys? It's your boy Anton, along with my guy Jay Camp. We are the Runtime Travelers, and we are back. I know we missed a day last week. It was my bad, my fault, my bad. Put that on my shoulders, you know. Brother was on vacation, took a little trip out of state for a little while, about 4 or 5 days, chilling on the water, you know. Just marinating with a lot of fam. Me and my brother's fam linked up and did a little situation. So yeah, I didn't have no sig out there, none, no signal. My phone was damn near on needed satellite.
It's kind of a beautiful thing though when you ain't got no signal.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, yeah, it is a little bit.
Kind of getaway. That's a true getaway, really.
Yeah. When you got a show you want to do because you locked in to the Spiderman phenomenon and all that, it's a double-edged sword. But guess what? We made it a week. We're here. We get to talk about it for the first time really together. Last night we chopped it up a little bit about some of this stuff, but we'll definitely get into it. Power is already in the chat with the show itinerary. We'll see what we can get through of his factuals. J Camp, how are you doing today though? How has your last week, 2 weeks been?
Man, crazy, man. It's been like a roller coaster, man, when it comes to work.
Right.
But, I got to lock in with and see Odyssey, and I got to see Spiderman, and both of them joints is beautiful. So, I can't wait till we just get to kind of talk about Odyssey a little bit at some point in the near future. But I'm doing good, man. I'm definitely excited to talk some Spidey, some Parker.
Factuals, man. We'll talk a little Spider-Man, probably a lot of Spider-Man just to be 1,000. We'll kind of transition from that into maybe the future of X-Men and probably wrap up with a little bit of X-Men 97. Whatever else we, come across via the chat, or if J Camp has any other things he wants to touch on. With that being said, if you like us, hit that like button. If you love us, hit that like button and that subscribe button. Nothing helps more than hitting that like button these days.
Hit that like button.
Facts. Even if you
get it out to
us,
the other
don't
haters. The more you can like it if you're a hater, it's going to go to other haters, man. So we appreciate your love.
Hate.
Right.
Hate. No. Yeah, we definitely appreciate the love. If there's any love out there, we appreciate it. We got folks in here talking already. What's going down? We got Bella Green. Yo, what's happening? Yes, sir. What we got? Derpy in the building.
Derpy was good.
Hold on. He
man.
said, hold on. What'd you say, Derp? Don't you lie, Anton. Uh-oh. Here we go. You was facing the big potato stuff and was struggling. I mean, it's small potatoes, It was really small potatoes. We just didn't, having no signal is big potatoes, though, just to be 1,000, if you want to be real. But it's small potatoes.
Actual.
I can't wait to talk about her. So with Spider-Man movie, you can't tell me that there isn't a Marvel bias or glaze. I mean, that's a good. I mean, there is a little Marvel bias. I will say that, but if we're talking about in comparison to what's out there in DC, yikes! I mean,
yeah,
don't have to put much more glaze on there to be much better than that, though.
I do somewhat agree with Derpy on that, though. I mean, there's definitely some glaze.
I mean, Spider-Man is always going to get the glaze, though. I don't think Marvel has got the glaze. I think Spidey gets the glaze.
Spidey got a huge following. I mean, again, that's the first movie I went to. Really, the last time the movie theater was that jam-packed for me was for the Stranger Things joint. The last episode. That's the last time the movie theater for me, when I went to the movies, was where there was no seats. And that just showed you the pool that Spider-Man has. I want to say every time I've seen Spider-Man, there's not been a seat in that joint.
I mean, he's just he's a different animal at this point, man. You can't say Marvel is back because that was Spider-Man. It's
Right.
Spider-Man.
That was 100% Spider-Man.
It does not count towards Marvel's ledger in that case, or the win column. It does, but it doesn't.
But it's a
like
cheat
that.
code, though. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
very
And
much a
technically,
cheat
it's a
code.
Sony property that just got absorbed into the Marvel, into the Disney fold. If we keep it at one beanery.
No, I agree. Now, I agree with you, Dirk. There is a slight like pre-hate when it comes to DC, but that same hate spread it over to Marvel though after Endgame though. Everybody was going into superhero movies in general with pre-hate built in. And DC gets the double down effect on that. I agree with you on that. They don't get the grace that Marvel gets. But even Marvel doesn't get grace anymore. They used to.
Crazy with DC,
they used to, but they don't. DC is just, I mean,
From a film
man,
perspective, DC has struggled with the films. But I will say, though, DC's, like, streaming shows have, for the most part, been, like, real solid. And I think Green Lantern is going to be solid, too. Like, I have a very good feeling about that one. So
I hope so. I still haven't even watched the trailer because I've been wanting to watch it on here. So maybe we'll
the
get to that
Penguin
at the
joint
end of the
was
show.
gangster. You know, like,
Penguin. That's one of the best shows of all time for me. Just to be
I mean,
real.
so, you know, DC got some stuff. It's just they got the shows that don't land with the public, right? The ones that kind of fly under the radar. Like all the animation stuff is typically legit, you know. But when it
Yes.
comes to the box office, that's where DC just outside of Superman, because it's Superman, it's just or Batman. Like those are your two big properties, but outside of those, man, DC just don't be making no noise like that at the box office, man.
Yeah, they don't have the. Yeah, they just don't have the cachet. I don't know. They've kind of. They've already
that's-
ruined the universe already. So
Yeah.
they just don't get the.
And it's definitely no shade.
The grace.
Because DC has great characters. I mean, I love a lot of the DC characters. It's really more so just the directors and the film producers, man, that's failed. To be honest, got plenty of stories that you can tell, that you can run with characters. That's dope. You know.
I don't know who just hit me with the seasoning in the back of the throat, but I'm blaming it on DC.
You got a
I don't
little
know what it is.
paprika.
It got me
DC
right there.
put a
It
little
got-
paprika.
You ever get that one that's just stuck there? and
Cayenne.
can't
You got
get
a
it?
piece of cayenne back there. Cayenne.
Oh man. But yeah, DC definitely gets the short end of the stick. I am looking forward to Lanterns, something new. I've heard great things about that second trailer, so
I think
if
it's
we
gonna
have
be
time,
dope,
I would like
man.
to look at it. Clayface, I'm excited for that one too.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that second trailer either though. But let's say the Penguin isn't. It's canon to the, I guess that what do you call it, the Matt Reeves Batman, the Batman 2 that's coming in 2028 now. But
And really, the Marvel
I don't know.
Cinematic Universe has gotten a pass because Sony has dropped the ball on so many other characters outside of Spider-Man. So we don't really associate those with true MCU, even though technically it's Marvel, right? Like, so I feel like that's one of those, like, it's one of those topics where it's like, okay, man, like, DC got two universes, technically. They got two different properties that's producing films, but they combine all the DC stuff into one. You know, so like all the, it's equal opportunity for hate, but it seems like at least Disney gets a pass a lot because Sony has been so bad.
yeah, Sony, man. Sony is they tried something that didn't make sense. You have the rights to Spider-Man. Why are you just taking his Rogues Gallery and making movies out of characters that typically we don't care about? Venom,
Right.
fine. Yeah, everybody loves Venom, but
Right. Outside of Miles Morales.
Morbius, Morbius, yeah, and Craven, like those are not standalone movie characters.
No,
Now,
man.
I mean, I'll say this: if they would have been taken care of better, though, they could be. There's a lot of
Yeah,
characters that Marvel has that were not standalone characters until they got the right palms put on with the official glaze
yep.
that Derpy is talking about.
But
You
that's
know what I'm
why you
saying? So,
go streaming, right? Give them characters a 8 show series and let people grow and get to know them. You know what I'm saying? Because Craven was solid in the comics. It's not like Craven is young. He's not just
no,
Guido. You know what I
hell
mean?
no.
Like, I mean, that's a lot of good when you highlight. I mean, Venom had that one good run. It was very brief, but that's another character to me that I think that they could have really exploded with that one, but they just didn't. They just fumbled the direction.
Yeah. And he said he don't think they destroyed the universe. I mean, I don't know. They probably didn't destroy it. They could have kept going, but how would they repair the I guess the public sentiment, because it's still all about making money. So if you still can't
Actual
get people in the
factual.
seats, it doesn't matter. Like I'm one of those guys. I know we talked about this last night. We didn't just I didn't. I'm gonna say we. I didn't just grow up straight up on the comics, so I don't have a particular perspective when I come to these movies. I just worry if it's good, if it's showing me something I haven't seen before, and is it ushering me into, along this storyline. Like everything is a building block. After phase one, I mean, Marvel all the way up to Endgame was not flawless, but they were building these blocks and they were doing things to keep us like, okay, I gotta see this next one because this was what happened. For some reason, they got away from that. Like they stopped
Yeah, they
making
got away from the
in
blueprint.
credit scenes that make sense. They weren't
Yeah.
dangling the carrot for us no more.
You see so many end credit scenes from phase 2 on that just don't. There's no connective tissue in a lot of them. They did a pretty good job with Fantastic Four. I think they kind of had to.
Shout out
With
Ducks.
yeah, for sure. Ducks. Shout out, man.
Yes,
Salute to
sir.
you.
Thank you for tuning
Salute to
in.
you. But yeah, even like Thunderbolts, like all that stuff kind of tied into like where we going now. But there was like a whole year stretch where movies were just coming out. We didn't know what the hell was what the hell they was doing.
Right. I get it. I think we said this last night. Some of these properties, they just try to take too big of a swing. Like, let's go ahead and get some wins. Make a good movie. Don't throw the budget like the 200 million. We don't need all that. It's not necessary for every character. But every character can be written a great movie. I mean, every character can. You can make a movie about Morph. You can make a banging
can.
movie with Morph.
That's why I
Nightcrawler.
love Wonder Man so much, right? Like
Right.
a lot of people
Right.
don't really know who Wonder Man is, but the way that they curated and created that product, man, just stood out because it touched on acting, it touched on storyline, it touched on storytelling, and it just touched on the character. And to me, that just made it special, man. And those work, right? So you don't have to. We didn't have to have a Wonder Man movie technically to enjoy a superhero, right? They made
Facts.
that complete. They went in a completely different direction that made sense because they had to have something that stood out. That's called creativity. That's somebody in their bag with the content creation. That's what I feel like Sony and certain like DC producers and directors have failed at. Is just like excelling at being creative. They try to like double down on the visuals, trying to make it too crisp, and it ends up looking like extra CGI. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
just doing too much.
Yeah, and it's hard for DC these days. It's definitely dark for DC these days.
Marvel,
Unfortunately,
Disney
they got
the elite writers. You know,
yeah.
they got a monopoly
yeah.
on the writers, man, and the bread. At the end of the day,
I
even
don't know if they
though
have that, but
even though
I can
Warner
tell you,
Brothers do got the cake, technically, I mean
they
Warner
do.
got the cake, and Warner really got the reach now since they, spent the bread that they needed to spend. But
Yeah, I
you
mean,
mad
I
at
think
Bob?
Warner is in flux right now. Yeah, I don't know if that Paramount deal ain't going through right now, so they in the middle of the ocean floating, trying to figure out
I
what's
didn't.
going on.
Man, I fumbled. I didn't realize it didn't go down. I thought it was in the books.
Nah, it didn't go down. They getting sued by all type of different states.
Of
They're trying
course.
to block this deal. So, yeah.
Of course.
Let's say Bob was the one who canceled Wonder Man. Did they officially say it was Bob? I was watching. I think it might have been Campia, and he kind of diagrammed. There's 3 people above Kevin Feige's head. Kevin Feige apparently, definitely did not cancel this movie or a TV show. But there was 3 different people above Kevin Feige. Yeah,
Well,
this
that's
is
one character Yaya can scratch off then, where he can say he was
that's
a man.
one man. Yeah,
Right, that's one of the mans. He can
It's
your
tragic.
mans in them that he could etch off the list.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't. I'm torn about the Wonder Man thing. I hope they're not canning the character. Yeah, I definitely didn't want them to can the show, but I hope they don't can the character for sure. There's something weird going on with Disney Plus right now. I don't think none of them shows are actually worth having. If you're talking about a dollar amount, none of them are worth it to Marvel at this point. I just think they need to stick to the animation on Disney Plus and maybe give us like special presentations from time to time when they want to tell a little origin or expound on the story for some of these X-Men characters or any other Marvel characters. But I think some of these long form shows are just not paying off. They're not keeping subscribers. They was talking about Daredevil didn't even reach like the top 10 on Disney Plus. It didn't register on the Nielsen. Like as dope as that show is, it got no fanfare or no viewership, nothing to keep keep the suits happy at least. So Disney Plus is on some other shit right now. It sounds like a bad idea from the get-go, although I love the idea originally.
I mean, I love the
they just went too
idea
heavy.
because it gives you
Went too heavy.
it's more content, right, and that you can stretch it out.
Yeah,
Especially if it's good content. I mean,
right.
I liked Daredevil when it was on Netflix, so to me it makes sense to kind of continue that. You know, you're getting the Frank Castle joints. To me, it's a win, but
Right.
at the end of the
And
day,
they've already proven that some of those characters can cross over, like you're seeing Daredevil and
Right.
Punisher in these movies so far. Haven't we seen characters from
still waiting on
Wanda?
Carl the crossover.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we need a Lucas. We definitely need a Carl Lucas to cross over for sure. That whole universe should really cross over. It should at least meet Spider-Man in one of these movies. At least. You know, Daredevil, I mean not but Daredevil will work perfect in a Spider-Man movie. We all know this.
For sure.
No question about it. Yeah, damn, what's her name? Jessica Jones. She would,
Yep.
you know. Power Man. All them. Iron Fist. I'm telling y'all, do not mess up Iron Fist in this 3rd season. He could be big time if he cross over. Let me see. Say allegedly Disney Plus might get gone. Will anybody truly miss it like that as long as we still got our X-Men 97 and
I would kind of
and
miss it, bro. I ain't
other
gonna lie
stuff
to you.
like that? I don't know if I would miss it that much.
I probably. I mean,
As
I
long as
like.
I got access to the catalog.
I like watching stuff that consumes time, and that's one of those time consumers for me. So, you know,
Right. A lot of these shows are not getting views as
they're
people
not.
think they are. Yeah. Yep. That's real. Wonder Man got an Emmy nomination. It's literally the only MCU show that has. That's crazy too.
For
'Cause he
some reason,
said
I
that in
thought
his little tweet.
WandaVision did. I don't know
Nope.
why.
Nope.
Mm,
Um.
I thought WandaVision got some type of award. I could be
It
wrong.
might
though,
have,
man.
but it was like, I think it was more like design or something like that. I don't think it was an actor award or whatever.
But your point still stands, though, Mama Bear.
Yes, a few years ago, some protesting against Disney Plus because the new content wasn't hitting, and the prices for the shows and streaming services itself was getting too expensive. I mean, I feel like streaming in general took a leap
It's getting too expensive.
over the last couple years.
They started
like,
nickel
yeah,
and dime. They started nickel and dime you now. You know,
Yeah.
we basically back in the cable. We back in the cable land. You know, we just
We
get
are.
nickel and
That's
dime.
facts. We
You
all
know.
trying to scheme. We all scheming really because this show is coming out on Netflix this month. I'm gonna subscribe this month, then cancel it after I finish the show. The same thing. You know, they're hopping and skipping back and forth with these joints, which is, I mean, that's the smart way to do it.
It is.
But they banking on you,
Technically.
banking on catching you lacking though. That's what they really trying to do, hoping you
Like
forget
I be
that you even
with Grok.
subscribed.
Grok be catching me slipping every
Yeah.
time. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and cancel this joint, man. Wake up, got $30 out of my account. Like, bro, what happened? Grok.
Yep. I mean, that's always the case, Power. You don't protest for a hot second, but then you start am I late for the 12 o'clock free crack giveaway? You start
Straight
fiending and
bigums.
going back to
All
the
that bigum
go back to
swag.
your master. Yeah, yep, straight up. Tyrone Bigums out here. Yeah, WandaVision should have scraped up. It was one of the most clever, original. Like you know, they always talk crazy about how Marvel was kind of like one note. They didn't do different type of projects. It's pretty much just superhero cookie cutter stuff.
That's
Nope.
why I like the Disney Plus stuff, right? Because they can experiment. Because WandaVision was an experimentation, really. I mean, but it gives some of these guys a chance to be super creative, man, with what they're doing, which is why WandaVision was successful. Because nobody would have thought that would have been Wanda Maximoff in a situation like that, man. Like it was
Facts.
dope how they played that,
Yep.
and that flipped into a movie after that. So
Not only flipped into a movie, it flipped that director into the X-Men. It got the X-Men. I know it was the Thunderbolts, I think, that ultimately got him that job, but that's where he started, was on that.
Thunderbolts was dope, though.
Yeah. That's where it started, this WandaVision. All right, man, well, shoot. We've been going off the itinerary set forth by Power. I think one topic, and we was locked in for 20 minutes already. Let's get into talking about Spider-Man, because that's the big thing right now. The biggest movie
Hopefully
in the
everybody's
world.
seen it.
Yeah, hopefully. We're going to get into spoiler talk, so I hope. Hey, Ducks, if you're here towards the backside of the show, we'll mention a little back rooms. I actually talked about it to a coworker the other day. I'm still lost. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm still
very
lost when
lost.
it comes to back rooms. I didn't go into the movie with the context of, where it started and the
I didn't have any
pandemic and that
context,
whole movie.
but I watched it.
No, I did. I did watch it. I was just based off my boy Chiwetel Ejiofor. He gave me the nudge. He said, "Okay, you can come and watch this," and I left confused, just to be 1,000. Man, yes, because they could shut the whole service down and we don't have no access until they put up a new paywall for us to try to cross. Yep. You already
Right,
know.
Power News
Peeing
Network.
in.
Right,
Peeing
peeing in. Peeing. Hey,
Yes,
yo,
sir.
New York, get the blood money.
Shout out to Capone and Noriega. If
Fact.
you know, you know. The War
Fact.
Report.
One of my favorite Queens joints.
Right.
Man. It was
Factual.
Gritty Queens.
All right, man. Spider-Man Brand New Day. The newest entry into the Spider-Man franchise. Assigned all the heavy lifting for Marvel. Obviously, the money has not been coming into Marvel, but they have been putting out decent projects lately. You know, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts. But those projects were not bringing in the cha-ching. They should have, but none of this was coming. So they said, you know what? It's time to take the big dog out the cage. We got to bring him back because the people need him. We need the people to come back together. Spider-Man always brings the people back together. And we need a couple dollars, just to be real. We need a couple dollars. And Spider-Man said, hold up. Hold my beer. Hold this. We about to get this all back.
Busting records.
First week, we gonna get all that back. I don't know what the number is right now. I could probably look it up what the box office is, but Spider-Man has absolutely been crazy.
I thought they said it's a fast Endgame first
Let's
week's
see.
numbers.
Yeah, first weeks domestically. Yeah. Let's see. Spider-Man, Brand New Day, box office numbers. Let's see what we looking like. Spider-Man Brand New Day has shattered multiple historic records, crossing the $1.1 billion mark globally in just 6 days. It achieved the highest grossing domestic opening weekend ever at $360 million.
That's
I
wild,
believe.
dude.
Crazy. The last time we
But it
talked, I
also-
think we tried to do that guesstimation. We were at 250.
Spider-Man had a cheat code with them higher ticket prices too. You know what I'm saying? Them ticket prices done went up since Endgame. You know what I'm saying?
That's true though. Is that? I guess. How much has they went up? I'm more the
At least
the
$4.
changes. Let's see.
At least $4.
Yes, sir. He did get his moment, and that's how they hit you with the exclamation point in the movie. You got the Spider-Man got his back, and you got a Frank in the mask. It's crazy, crazy. But yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day, killing it in the box office. So the people are loving it. The people said we're going to step out for Spider-Man. We're going to return back to the glory of what the theater looks like when a movie is a blockbuster. We ain't seen these type of crowds since the Endgame crowds. We know this. We never thought we would get those crowds back, to be honest. Actually, the No Way Home, my fault. The No Way Home crowd came through. I don't know if it wasn't as crazy as this one, but yeah, the No Way Home one was crazy. I don't know what the newest Avatar did. I know it did crazy numbers, but it didn't jump out the box like this.
I don't even think it hit top 10. Maybe top 20.
Let's see.
Look it up though.
Avatar.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I went to go see Avatar, man, there was a lot of empty seats in that joint. A whole lot of them things. It wasn't quite Asia Reeves empty, but them joints was empty.
Nah. Oh, we beat it. It was 345 opening weekend. Spider-Man beat it by 15 million. Total global was 1.49 billion. So Spider-Man still has some work to do, but guess what? It still has
a whole lot of weeks left.
So, you know what I'm saying? So expect that record to get straight shattered. Spider-Man is opening in IMAX theaters now.
Actually surprised
starting to
the
triple.
newest Avatar did that well though.
It's a huge franchise.
It's a crazy huge franchise. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just again, I'm basing off locality. The last two that I seen, the theater may have been like a quarter full. You know, maybe here in Florida they just went buying tickets to go see Avatar, but
I don't know.
that's why I
They
said
said
I
it
was
did
kind of
340,
shocked.
49
No,
opening
340
weekend.
is big.
So it was cooking.
Three
It was
340 is pretty
definitely
major, man.
cooking. I think
Yeah,
that was the
that's-
record or close to the record. So
That was
Yeah.
340 domestic.
yeah, oh yeah, domestic. Hold on, let me look. Let me double check that.
Yeah,
Worldwide,
even if it's
opening
global.
weekend. No, I
That's
think that
still-
was worldwide. That was worldwide. It wasn't domestic.
Okay, what was the domestic joint?
88 million.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that ain't
More
close
of
to
a global.
Spider-Man.
Nah, not on a domestic level. No, it's
Yeah.
more of a global movie, anyways. Though
It is.
Avatar, Avatar bears no markings of,
Nah, man,
Earth.
like,
So everybody gets to
Avatar and,
share
like,
equally.
The Kong and Godzilla movies, them joints is like worldwide, man.
Yeah, facts, factuals. All right, so let's get into the movie though, man. Spider-Man. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know where to start. Obviously, it piggybacks off the end of No Way Home. Nobody remembers who Peter Parker is. They don't know he's Spider-Man anymore, due to the magic spell of Doctor Strange. So he enters this movie with a heavy heart, guys. He's missing his boy. He's missing his woman. He's missing all his people. He's knee deep in being Spider-Man now. And just for the record, I kind of like that. I like the all the way leaned in, locked in Peter Parker into the Spider-Man role. We got a lot of Spider-Man this movie as well. I don't know if it's a running tally of how much time he spent in the suit, but it felt like he spent a lot more in this movie than other movies. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. Mama Bear, that's one of my things I didn't like. That's one of the things I didn't like. It wasn't Tombstone. Is that they gave us nothing of the other characters. They pretty much used them to create those classic old school covers for like a moment. Yeah, splash. I'm like,
Mama
I
Bear
get
wanted
it.
That Krondon, that's what she.
I wanted more Krondon too. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, oh man. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm just gonna say it now. They gave Krondon the worst line in the movie. I was mad at it. Just think about what the line was. The line said, "How long do you think?" Oh, what did he say? Hold on. How long do you think it'll take you to hit the ground if I drop you from here? Dog, this is Spider-Man. He's not dropping nowhere. He's going to swing and keep it moving. So I'm like, why would you even give him that line? That's not even. They made him sound stupid with that line.
Krondon,
And then you shoulda-
he should have pushed back on that joint when he read
That's
the
a bad
script.
line,
He was like,
man.
hey, bro,
It's Spider-Man.
like, this the one that y'all want me? This is the one I'm up in here, like,
on, man.
trying to get this role. And this
This is what you
got the
give
role,
me?
Krondon. You got the role. And then you look at the script, like, oh, bro, this is the one.
Terrible. That was a terrible line.
Like, don't even
just-
put the suit
yeah.
on me. I don't even need the Tombstone gear. Like, just let me roll out there in a hoodie, and I can
Right.
say that.
I mean, yeah, and it's crazy because he looked quite terrifying, actually. So I wanted to see how he managed to get Peter Parker like this. Just in that position to be able to drop him. How did he get him that way? That's all I wanted. I wanted everybody to give like just a minute. Just give him a minute, a little chase scene, dope, and then get into the slow motion frame that you wanted to get to. That's all. That's one of my complaints right there. They did Krondon kind of dirty. Although he'll have a forever all-time poster though of himself holding Spider-Man, and that it's an ill poster and cover, but give me a little more. Just give me a little more on that tip. I'm not gonna do a rundown of this show, the movie, none of that. I'll start forgetting stuff, but we'll just start chopping it down. Overall, just what did you think of the movie, just as a whole, not breaking it down all too much? Say what you want though.
Not as a
Hold
whole,
on,
man.
my
I
bad,
think
my bad, my bad, my bad. Hold on. Spoilers. We are full spoilers right now. We're just going full spoilers. If you're in here, you either watched it or you don't care to get spoiled. Just letting you guys know. All right, you good now.
now overall, man, like I feel like Spider-Man did its job for Marvel. Like it solidified that Marvel still has a punch. Definitely got a punch in the theater because, again, I've seen it twice, and each time I've went, it was full. So
Nice.
it's crazy, man.
Nice.
Like people are hyped for this. I love seeing Punisher in this joint. I think it kind of
Yeah.
gave it a different element. Definitely made Punisher a little softer. He was more of an unk. He was definitely Uncle
No, he
Frank
was definitely
in this joint.
Punisher for the children. Punisher for the
Right.
children.
Much more calm. Definitely was witty. Had some funny lines in that joint.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
just really kind of held the movie up too, man. Really like that. Um, I like how Ned is kind of like the connective tissue a little bit in all of this. It feels like. It feels like Ned is kind of bringing everything together, man. Especially with the memory wipes, and I've seen some. Well, I should say I heard some really good theories about possibly Jean Grey maybe triggering some of those memories back as well.
Getting them locked back in.
Getting them locked back in. So, at least for Jean Grey for me, I know it's Jean Elaine.
Yeah, Miss Elaine Gray.
Obviously, our version of Jean Grey in 616. Man, they leaned into her being evil. That was the one thing that kind of like touched me a little bit. I'm used
We're
to
gonna talk
Jean
about
kind of. Yeah, I'm used to Jean not being as aggressive. Like she was out here murking people, right? Like that ain't the Jean Grey that I know. I mean, now granted, she had the right in some instances. Like they snatched her sister. Like she just wanted
Yeah.
to know where she was. I was like, man, where's she at? So,
Right.
I mean, she had a redemption, in the movie, but Hulk. There was another one I kind of didn't like, man. Like where Savage Hulk she just pulled Savage Hulk out of him. Like I feel like they made Jean Grey a little too powerful in this joint. Personally speaking,
Think so?
I mean, she tapped into a whole lot into this movie. Tapped into a whole lot.
Yeah.
me.
I mean, yeah. She's
I
definitely
mean,
powerful.
at least I'd like to see stages of power because this was supposed to be like a young Jean Grey, and I get an aggressive Jean Grey probably could drum up a little bit more, but still, man, like she was just learning how to do all kinds of stuff that she was doing there towards the end. Like I just at least kind of like build up to that. I don't feel like there was no build up because she was just like what body hopping for the whole movie. Then she gets caught. Next thing you know, like she pretty much had a Wanda hex on the city. I was like, I kind of wasn't feeling that. That didn't take away from the movie for me at all. I thought the movie was excellent. Scene by scene, frame by frame. There was a lot of attention to detail. You kind of talked about the comic book covers with some of the villains. That was attention to detail. Peter kind of morphing into a spider was attention to detail. So, I mean, from the rooter to the tutor, man, just at a high level, I love the movie. That's why I went to go see it twice. Now, I wouldn't. It's not perfect by any stretch, but
No.
this is a good. I don't want to say teaser for Doomsday, but this is a great kind of filler, right? To kind of get you ready for Doomsday.
This is a great stepping stone for Doomsday for sure. Even just straight for public sentiment. Like, okay, everybody left the last Marvel movie feeling pretty damn good. All right, this Doomsday one looks like it might give us the same feeling. That's all people doing, trying to chase that feeling, that old Endgame Infinity War. You know, that last run of Marvel where
Right.
everybody was locked in. So, yeah. Now I'm with you in lockstep for the most part on that, man. I just thought it was a good movie in general. It had every element that you really want in a movie. The lovey-dovey stuff wasn't overly lovey-dovey. It was there with a purpose, obviously. There's love in the air on one side, and one side don't even know, but they made that moment. They made some great moments with that plot device. That rooftop scene with Mary Jane and Peter, how Jean did Peter in that moment was dirty.
She did him dirty.
Ooh,
Like we wouldn't have been able to be cool
diabolical.
after that. Like I can't
Diabolical.
I can't embrace you, shorty. You had me vexed. You had me really thinking. Like
Yeah,
she turned
that's
into Max on that joint as she was
right.
doing
She
Lucas
did.
and Stranger Things. Like she
Yeah.
really became Max in that moment. Like just straight teasing that man. Like I was like, damn, that's what you gonna do Peter like that?
Man, it was diabolical how she did him.
And MJ said, I don't
but
remember none of that.
Nothing.
I don't even know what you're talking
Nothing.
about, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy how that worked. But I loved Peter and Frank, their dynamic. I think it was perfect. Especially, it was kind of like a bait and switch almost. Even though they were funny together, even when they were together, it felt like Peter was still the more grounded, more serious person because he had a mission. Frank was like, man, all right.
Bump all
You know,
this,
like he
man.
was there just helping out because obviously they had to, you helped me out. And where were they at? In Staten Island, that thing in Staten Island. I like how they kind of played on that stuff. So, but yeah, they made Frank funny and Peter the one really going through the seriousness and the real heartfelt stuff. So it was a weird dynamic, but it actually worked pretty well
worked.
in this movie. It always works when you can make the hardest person in the movie kind of have a funny bone, you know, even if they're not trying to be overly funny, but it makes it funny when they're trying to make light of a moment. It's always cool. And Punisher is just one of them guys, man. He's never going to miss. John Bernthal is Punisher. I don't care what role he plays in another show. He'll still be John Bernthal, a.k.a. Punisher. It's just, he's so perfect for it. So, and no matter where he lands, it's going to be good. The Hulk in the movie, I thought his parts were dope, but he was rather unnecessary. I just think he was in there for the coolness, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with being a big dumb just movie goer and want to
Yeah,
see
I'm
some
cool with
wild
that
shit
too.
happen.
I just
But it
didn't
wasn't
need
necessary
Hulk.
though.
Didn't need Hulk.
No.
I'd have been cool
Only
with Bruce. I'd have been cool with just Bruce only.
Right.
No Hulk. I didn't need a Hulk in here.
With that being said, now that fight scene between them three, that last last fight scene was crazy work. When we actually
But
got
that's what
the
makes-
official Hulk back, ooh,
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
what
uh-oh,
makes
it's
Jean
going
so
down.
savage, bro. She was able to tap all the way in and pull out Savage Hulk and controlling. It's crazy work.
Yeah, she had. Oh man, you're right. She is OP. I think it was kind of earned how her powers came through, because even with Peter, like the PTSD slash kind of just always leaning into the spider thing is what drove him into becoming the almost man spider, getting the organic webs and all that stuff. So the same thing happened with Jean for the most part. Obviously, they show her sister showing her how to body hop or whatnot. And I can just assume that she just kept plugging away at that, especially after her sister got caught. So just getting more powerful, and then the trauma of finding out what VMAX actually meant, that's like ultra rage mode. That's how the hex came with Wanda at the end of the day. That trauma hit, that unlocks that X gene, man. And that's all I'm
glad,
going
man.
with on it.
I'm just glad Wanda Maximoff didn't revive herself or I should say respawn and whisper in Jean Grey's ear. That would have been the worst advice she would have ever gotten, man. Been nothing but traumatic.
Right.
Just
No,
It would have been Mary J with the all black on and the blonde hair. That's what that device would have been like. It was just
That'd have been dirty.
depressed.
That'd been crazy work right there. Frank was kind of your friendly neighborhood Punisher.
Facts. It kind of was.
Yes, he was. Actually,
Kind of was.
the problem with Doomsday is going to be is that Spider-Man is all Sony and Doomsday is going to be all Kevin Feige. Now, I don't know if Spider-Man is going to be in Doomsday or if he's even projected to be in it. It's not necessary for him.
From what I hear, Spider-Man's not. I mean,
Yeah, it's
that's
not necessary for him to be there. It really isn't. To me, it's not. I want this movie to be at least 60% Doom. Just 60% straight up Doom.
Give me 70%.
I want to see.
Doom.
I want more Doom in this movie than Infinity War had of Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much Doom I want in this movie.
Well, it's
so,
called Doomsday. It better be
you mean?
a bunch
Yeah.
of Doom.
Facts. That is facts. People showed up partly to see Savage Hulk. That's right. That's true. That is very true. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. Just looking at it from a story perspective, it wasn't very necessary. Now, the inhibitor portion of it that Bruce provided was very important and will continue to be important because that's probably going to be that device that eventually turns into the collar that you see in X-Men all the time that when they capture mutants and things of that
Right.
nature. So
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
can
be a way for them
1,000%.
to combat
Seeing
and
that
control
thread.
mutants. Yep.
Yep. Absolutely. I don't like how easily it came about, though. That's one thing I didn't like.
Man.
is That technology
MJ came
by,
through, was like,
by,
oh.
like two
All you need
conversations.
is-
That's all it took. Yeah. Two convos.
All you
Like,
need
come
is
on,
to
man.
you just need a C and an A on there. Yeah.
Right. This is crazy. Let's see. I feel like Jean Grey always had extraordinary power and it was just untapped. I agree with
100%.
that. I think her sister's death
Yeah.
unlocked something and she's going to need Professor X to control it.
I
like
just didn't
that.
want to see it untapped now. Like I wanted to see that untapped a little bit later. But I do agree with that though.
The crazy part is that we think that's really untapped. That's not even, that's not even full Jean right there.
No,
Even what
that's
she
not
did in
close
this
to full
movie.
Jean.
That's in the words of Yelena. It is still
No,
small
'cause-
potatoes in comparison to what she really can do. Is land and we got the fully established X-Men. Nah, give me the building blocks. Give me the mistakes. Give me the broken characters that they are before they hit the X-Men.
Would you want to see Jean as the building block, or would you rather see somebody else as that building block?
I feel like the best way to approach this is to start with, well, it could have been Cyclops too, but I think what they're doing is building out to be the Summers being the full, the main characters
Heroes.
ushering in. They're just the center piece to the X-Men universe at the end of the day. I feel like they're going to center around their relationship. Some of the stuff that goes along with that. And they have to, though, because
As Beast and Aurora are already at the X Mansion when Jean pull up, that's all I care about, because they supposed to be OGs.
I don't know. I don't know if that's how it worked, though. Was it? I feel like the OGs, like Storm showed up later, a little bit later. Wolverine showed up a little bit later. Like your first initial ones are, like you said, it'd be Jean, Cyclops, Hank, and Archangel. I think Archangel was one of the original joints. So if they're really going from the rooter to the tutor and trying to keep it close to the comics, that's kind of the lineup you roll with.
Been nice
I
for
think
the pull-ups
Aurora
to
is not
X-Mansion.
coming until
Eric
Black
was
Panther.
there too. There's a whole lot,
See, I
whole
think-
lot they can do with that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even going to try to write the movie for them because I didn't watch or read any of the comics, so I don't know a lot of this material. I see a lot of the variations and things like that via movie and X-Men, the cartoon. So I'm good however they're going to roll with it as long as they have all the dynamics. We get to see the dynamics. We need to know why Scott loves Jean so much. We need to see,
Even though he put that baby in Madeline.
but the man thought it was, he didn't know.
Yeah.
He got trapped in the worst love triangle of all
Man.
time.
But you got to know, man, when the yams ain't the same, though, B. Like,
Yeah,
that's a
Angel.
clone.
Yeah, you're right.
The clone ain't going to have the same yams, though, man. It's still going to be different. Like, you got you got to know something ain't right. You sliding in on the late night. It's like, hold on, man. This really don't. It's kind of different, Gene. Something going on with you, shorty. Like, I feel
That's
like you
crazy
should know.
work,
I feel like that's on Scott, bro.
Oh man, hey,
Everything can't be the same, bro. It just can't be. Like, I feel like Scott knew. In the back of his mind, like he knew.
I mean, it either got better or worse.
Overnight, right? The synthetic yams,
Synthetic
man.
yams.
The synthetics could not have been the same as the pure,
yams.
as the original.
They're not as pure.
Nah,
Oh no.
there was some purity off the synthetic. Nah,
Oh man. Hey, if he was a real one, he would have just slid one of them to Logan and kept it one. Just been done. He was a
go
real
ahead and
one.
satisfy Logan. 'Cause
Logan?
him and Logan,
Yeah.
they had beef because of Gene. You know what I'm saying? It's like Scott can be like, look, Logan, I know we didn't have some, we had our issues, man, but Madeline's available because Gene is back.
Right.
I'm gonna do you a favor.
Right.
You ain't had the yams from Gene yet, so you ain't gonna know the difference. This is you, bro.
Let me get the yams, bub. I'm gonna take the yams, bub. I'm gonna take the Madeline yams, bub.
I mean, this man was
Just turned to
in
the
bed
Goblin Queen on
with Gene's picture on his chest, bro. Like Logan was going through it, fam.
But I want to see the roots of all that stuff. Like obviously, Scott.
And if Gene really
I want
wanted
them
to, she could have
really
played
be in
both
love.
of them mentally. She could have hit him with the psychic.
She was lightweight doing that.
right.
Logan be getting to her at times, so
Could have hit him with the Doctor Strange. Well, I'm gonna make you forget this happened, and I'm gonna holler at Logan tomorrow. Neither one of y'all gonna know. She could have just kept hitting him with the hex every single time.
we don't need no more memory wipes. They turning the MCU into the Will Smith movies. What was that? Men in Black. That's what we turn to hitting everybody with
Man, hit him with the
just
with
wiping the
joint.
joints.
Right.
Oh man. All right, man.
little
Let's get back
cancer
to
stick.
Spider-Man a little more. Let's back to Spider-Man a little bit. I guess. What did you think? I think you said you didn't like Yelena's
I didn't like
her
her
appearance.
randomly being in there. It just didn't make like all of a sudden Yelena's in this random spot and she can just pull up the foul on Jean Lane.
That's her thing. She's a super spy. That's what she
Man.
do, son. It was
That's
random
what
as
she
hell,
do.
though. It
But
is
it's-
a random.
It's random because I feel like Val would have definitely been behind that, sending out there to order.
Question is, I wonder where it is in the timeline. So, is it before? I'm trying to think. I know it's after the events of Thunderbolts as far as the Sentry portion.
Because
But,
the small potatoes.
Yeah, it's very small, little bitty
She was
potatoes.
savage for that too. Basically saying, "Nah, bro, I don't. What you handling? We Avengers.
Right.
I'm way above that. I'm not
small
about the
potatoes.
streets. They don't need me in the streets. They
Right. They need me up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing big shit. Big potatoes. Big potatoes. Her voice though is just so funny. I think
It
that's
is.
what that's that I
Florence
think that's
Pugh,
what gets me when
man.
she's on the she's like
she's cooking
like
in that
the
role.
She's like Drax almost. Like she has a sense of humor, but she's like very dry. Like she just has, because she's been so, she was mind controlled for I don't know how
So
long of her
long.
life, but most of it. So she's still learning life in general. So she's very like upfront, very just on the nose with everything. Just very Drax like. But I think she's a good character for the
Yeah,
Spider-Man
she's cooking in
universe.
that role. I mean, she kind of made me
Yeah.
forget about, uh, you know, uh, your girl, Black Widow, a little bit. She made me forget about Natasha. So,
That's hard to do.
I keep forgetting about Natasha because of Yelena.
What up,
What's
Emo?
good, Emo?
What's good?
What's
Yes,
happening?
sir. Let me know what you think about Spider-Man, the movie, if you did see that. Indeed. What else in this movie? There's so much that's happening in this movie.
There's so much,
Um,
man.
Man, the action in it was awesome. I think that was some of the best Spider-Man action I've ever seen.
Ooh,
A lot of notes being taken from the video game.
Easily.
My son is down. I think my son is downstairs playing it right now, playing Spider-Man 2. But it's a lot of things they took from that. I love some of the swinging elements, some of the extra seasoning on the the web flips and flipping and how he's catching enemies, shooting them and sticking them to the wall. Like it's almost like he played the video game and got all his steez from it. This movie, it was. I liked it a lot. I like that portion a lot. It's not regular Spider-Man attacks, even though I don't know if there's really a such thing as regular Spider-Man attacks, but you can tell they took a lot of inspiration from the video game. What else? What else goody about this movie? Were you obviously if you're here, you still know what happened in the end. Hold on. I mean, you're not wrong, Zach. I feel like she just has way more personality than good old Natasha. First of all, Natasha's OG,
I
so I'm
mean,
never gonna shit on
I'm
her.
kind of
but
leaning with Zach.
Elena's more fun. It's more fun in general. Less.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
leaning with Zach because Yelena just seemed like somebody. Like I'd rather kick it with Yelena than Natasha,
She's a real one.
personally speaking.
Absolute real
Like
one.
Yelena seemed like she liked to have fun. She was hitting that bottle real tough, and
Facts.
and Thunderbolt.
Yeah, she was hitting the
She
ball.
was
She
sipping on
was
that
hitting the
vodka
bottle.
too. She was hitting the vodka
hitting the
too,
bottle
real
tough.
hard. I was like,
Facts.
yeah, that's a
Facts.
vodka and cranberry shorty. I know she getting the $1.99 specials at the club. I ain't got to spend a whole lot on her. You know what I'm saying? We go to the club, chill. What you want,
cheap
Elena? Vodka? You want cranberry? A little
Right.
splash of cranberry in there? Yeah, go ahead, give me a little splash. Give me the well
Just give me-
for the blonde in the back. Give me the well, please, sir. Appreciate you. You can just
She
order
want the hardest,
Yelena.
roughest.
Just get her a well, and she's good.
Factual.
You know, she
I
drink
mean, yeah.
vodka out the plastic bottle.
Ooh,
know, her
she
stuff
keep a
in
shooter in her
glass.
pocket. She keep a shooter just in case. One of those.
I'm about to dive off this building. Let me go ahead and hit this vodka one time to knock the edge off.
Right. She do look like she always ready to put a hit out on somebody. That's what she
Right.
sound like at least. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I love the action in No Way Home, especially the fight with Goblin, but the hand fight in the third act was another level. Factual.
It was
It's
really,
a
really
fight that you
good.
never thought you would ever see. I didn't expect that fight to actually be the last fight of the movie as well.
Right.
I thought it would be somewhere in that, kind of in the middle of the movie, or a part of that montage, kind of in the beginning of the movie. But
It
to
was
be
very
the
good.
final stage of the movie, yeah, I was pretty surprised by that. Also, we thought that was a jail. You know, we all theorized that maybe they're in the jail that Daredevil was in, and the hand being in Daredevil. Were we wrong? We were wrong, but I don't know if I'm
That was
sad
a
about
great
that
scene,
wrong.
though. Great
But
fight
that was
scene.
great scene.
There was a
It
couple
also
of them,
makes
man.
me
There
want
was a lot of
Shang-Chi
good
back.
action scenes. A bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean, the Hulk Punisher and Spider-Man just going at it with Jean in the background doing her thing is like top tier stuff right there. Top tier stuff right there as far as action and getting Savage Hulk back in there. Oh man. Oh man. But shout out to you, Jack. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. That third act was insane. Insane.
You think Charles tapped into her? Because I knew Charles probably seen that power.
So you think she'll get a quality joint? I mean,
I don't think she need quality. I mean,
I don't think she cares.
I mean, we talking about a child under Alexi's care. Like, I just don't see her with any type of top shelf vodka. I think she just like, give me whatever you got.
Grab me with
I'm
it.
trying to turn up out here. That's
I
how I
know.
look at Yelena. I think Natasha would probably prefer the top shelf vodka, but I think Yelena, nah, she seemed like she's way more gully.
I agree. She's been locked away a little longer than Natasha. Natasha came kind of into the Avengers and being free of the Red Room a little sooner than little sis though. Let's see. If I was wooing her, I'd get her quality. I mean, we'll do a nice little mid. We'll do a nice little mid.
That's a man who ain't really locked in, right? Who ain't really peeping game. Like,
we know what she really could do.
Elena's like, okay, you came out here with some sweats on and some Timberland boots and a t-shirt, plastic bottle vodka. You get the well.
With the pants with all the pockets. That's
Facts.
what she want. That's
Facts.
all she want. Elena is grimy like that. She's another reason. I mean, I think that. Do you think that we'll do this after Spider-Man? I was going to talk about the new Avengers. We'll go there after we get to the post credit and all that stuff. We were talking about the third act of the movie. Was it a satisfying ending for you? How everybody kind of landed? We get Spider-Man not completely connecting back with his friends, but in a way he is. Like, he gets to chill with them in the spider suit and just kind of like lock all the way back in like it never, ended. And they're all feeling weird. Like, how's this just, what I'm saying? Like, damn, why we just slide in like this? We just kicking it like we've been cool forever. Like, that thread, I think that's a dope landing spot for me. I don't want the resolution of the MJ relationship right away.
No,
I feel like they need to earn that. They need to earn that back. The end with Ned getting the handshake
and Peter got
kind of
feeling
feeling like
jealous, man.
the memory
Slide
is
Gwen
getting jogged
Stacy in
back.
there.
Yeah. So, how do you feel
Stacy.
like the movie kind of just stuck? Did the movie stick the landing? That's, I guess, the best question for you.
Yeah, the movie stuck the landing because of the action. Because of the characters in it. Again, I wasn't like a huge fan of just having the Hulk like presence, but I get it. I was a huge fan though of Frank Castle being in there and kind of being like a sidekick to Peter. I mean, that was dope. And then pretty much was there with him, when he was recovering, even though Frank did put that bada bing in him.
Man,
Put a hole in Peter.
I knew what was gonna happen the moment he got on top of that roof. I was like, oh Lord, we kind of know what's about to
Salute
happen.
to Peter for them spider senses kicking in just enough.
Facts.
Because that bullet was coming in hot and heavy. Because he was coming in. Frank was coming with bad intentions. He was trying to take Jean Elaine Gray out the game. But it did stick the landing for me. Yeah.
I think it did too. I think it
A
left
full
everybody
dismount.
in a place. Yeah, with the
It
full
wasn't like
dismount.
Dominique Dawes landing, but it was quals. It was quals though.
It was not Dominique Qualls.
Right. It was quals.
Gene did crack the mental wall enough for the DAP to break it.
Felt like muscle
possible.
memory to me a little bit, but
It's a couple different ways to look at it. Cause I'm trying to think. So, didn't well, I think MJ actually said his name was Peter earlier in the movie.
And Ned was like,
So
Peter?
right, yeah. So I'm wondering
Spider-Man's
if they
Peter?
really cracked through, but that's my hope. I'm hoping Ned gets the first memories
I
back.
think
I
Ned
don't want it to
is.
MJ.
I mean, again, I think Ned's gonna be the kind of like the connective tissue
I
of
hope
getting that
so.
memory back
Give Spidey
and
his
kind of
man
getting
in
through
the
that
chair
spell.
back. Yeah, give him his man in the chair back. Then we'll have a better Peter after that. Yeah, I just think everybody landed where they needed to be and gave us enough threads um, to anticipate where they're going to be next. I think. I do wonder where Hulk is going to be. It sounded like they was taking him to a mental institution or something of that nature. So I'm wondering how they're going to kind of full circle back to that moment. Let's see. I don't know how they're going to do that. Did that? I agree. It did. But was it? I mean, I don't know, Mama. I'm hoping you're correct. I'm going to say that right now. I hope that's what they were saying right there in that moment. I just don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I need to go tap in with Voss, see how he actually unpacked this whole movie. I haven't tapped in with
You
Voss.
already know he went down and unpacked it. He probably got a
Yeah.
30-minute episode just on the memory.
Facts. I bet you. That's facts. Yeah, Jean Grey, I think her on the bus going upstate, looking like she's going upstate, at least leads us into the right mind frame, whether she's going up there to see Charles as of now or just heading in that general direction in that region. We'll see. Maybe she meets up with others before we get to a next mansion or whatever. I don't know when these characters will show up again, so it's hard to say. Maybe Secret Wars. Kind of hope so, but there actually was a rumor that we might get another X-Men character debuting in this daggone what's the
Doomsday?
Vision Quest. Vision
Oh,
Quest.
Vision Quest.
So I wonder how that's going to work. You are correct. Cyclops has been casted. Yep, we're going to get into that here in a second too. We're going to tie up this Spider-Man a little bit before with a bow real quick. The movie ends and we get one kind of very simple post-credit scene. The Spidey tracker pops on, Spidey Man has been located, and it just can out in space. When I initially first saw that, the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Oh, Venom, symbiote, space." And then I chewed on that for a whole day, and then I thought about it. And I'll bring back what I was talking about earlier. When does this take place in regards to Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, but Thunderbolts? Because if this is in conjunction with the ending of Thunderbolts where, you have the new Avengers on the ships, that could be a Spider-Man on a ship coming on that Fantastic Four ship. And I'm like, See, I need to know the timeline. And I see them in the chat right now. Battle World. That's the other theory for sure. And it might be the most likely theory because Secret Wars is definitely, that is a very big part of Secret Wars. So we could be pointing fingers at that. But I like mine better. I think there's another Peter on that damn Fantastic Four ship. That's what I think.
That's
I
what I'm
think it's
thinking, too.
Fantastic Four, Doom, and another
I'm thinking
Peter.
it's a different
that
Peter. Yep.
They giving you the plug. She's saying you right, E. She put that on you.
I think that might be
you might be
Peter with
right,
the
though,
black
but-
suit. That might be black
Yeah.
suit Peter.
Do you think it's Toby, or would you think it would be Toby or Andrew? Which Peter you
I'm
think it would
thinking
be?
Andrew. I'm thinking Andrew
Yes.
if I had to guess.
I'm with you on that one. I think
Thinking
Andrew
Drew.
too.
Andy.
Andy, that's what we're gonna call him. Kaylee
Mm-hmm.
Spaney allegedly spoke to. Okay, so that was the Kaylee Spaney stuff for Rogue. Yeah. What was the other actor that they were looking at for Rogue? Because I liked her more than the one that you're talking about. Um, but okay. With that being said, obviously this movie had Jean Grey uh, in it, a well-known X-Men. So let's go ahead and talk about the future of the X-Men in the MCU for a second. They're talking about it right now. All these characters are getting casted now. There's a lot of rumors going out. Seems like Emma Frost has been casted. She's a character that's going to be part of this next go round of X-Men. Um, what's the girl's name? Samara something. I don't. Let's see. Emma Frost, actress. Let's see. Dang it. Actress. We got. So her name is Samara Weaving. I know nothing about Shorty at all. Nothing. Hold on. That's her for real?
Never that Kelsey Grammer though. At the bottom.
Huh? What'd
I
you say?
said never that Kelsey Grammer beast.
Oh yeah, the old school beast. Hold on, we're gonna pop in over here. Hold on, I'm about to pull up my screen real quick. Let's see. Can you see? Can you feel me? Uh-oh, there it is. So this lady right here is supposedly going to be Emma Frost in the MCU. I mean, okay. I've heard people saying she's a, what do you call it, a bombshell and all that. I mean,
Oh, it's about Samara Weaving.
yeah, Samara Weaving. I haven't seen her in anything, so I'm not gonna judge her and all that. But that picture right there, she's not a bombshell. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000
No, she's
with you.
not.
I don't know what folks is talking about. Well, bombshell. I know Emma Frost is supposed to be one of them when you know, as far as looks and her character, not character, but her charisma. She's very. She can talk you off a ledge and talk you off the ledge, talk you back onto the ledge. She can spit game to you. She can get you iced. She can be there when it all goes down and survive. Can turn herself into diamonds and skedaddle. Um, that character is very dynamic. I hope who they cast as her is as dynamic as Emma can be. From a visual standpoint, she alright. Yeah, alright, you know what I mean? It's alright. What's the other actor they were just talking about for Rogue though? Let's see. It was Planey. What was it called? What was her name? Kaylee Spaney. So that's one I didn't see. Let me go ahead and see who this Kaylee Spaney Rogue. One thing I heard about her is she is ridiculously short. Not ridiculous, but you know, I think she's like
Power
5'1".
through somebody in there. Is her name Odessa?
Yeah,
Azion?
that's the original one that people were kind of linking to that Rogue, and I like it more just because she has a interesting look. Like she's pretty, but she has an interesting look. Now this girl Spaney, she's pretty though, but she's going to be
Yeah.
very, 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 very
I don't know.
small.
It's Rogue though, and you gotta have
Yeah,
that
I just ain't
Louisiana
seen
twang
Rogue.
too down.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. So listen, I don't know her
Hey,
acting chops, so
sugar.
she might have it. Yeah, she might have it. She might have it all in there, you know. But yeah, this shorty right here though is the one that I've heard the most about up until a couple days ago. Odessa. Let me pull her up. Odessa. Yeah. I can get behind her look more for Rogue. I think she has a more alluring look, especially if you bringing in your man Gambit. Yeah, it's a Louisiana boy. I feel like that's his more of his steez. But
Power
what
said
do
a
I know?
nose ring ain't cutting it, but I kind of like it.
I like it for sure,
I think
but
it's lit.
maybe not for the rogue character
Not for
per
the
se.
role, but the
But no, I
look I
like the
think
nose rings. Yeah,
is pretty crisp.
no, I'm with that. Yeah, I don't know
Crispington.
anything she's been in. I don't know anything. Hey, she can take it out. Ooh, I like
It's
that
pretty
though.
much
I
on
do
that
like
crispinator.
that. Ooh, Polaris. I like Odessa
Mm.
for a Polaris for our look for sure. For sure. Nah, you didn't turn. Oh, you didn't. You might have me on that one, Power. I might take her for Polaris over Rogue, but I still don't want that other girl to take the Rogue spot. Just to be real, she seems a little small. Um, who else have they? They've. What's your man name? The Cyclops. What's his name?
Cyclizzy.
Cast. Cyclops cast. Sting. They just casted. What's his name? Kit Connor. That's his name. He is a kid. That's hilarious. He looks like a kid. Kit Connor. Power. What do we need? What do we need out of a Cyclops? They made him trash in the movies.
Kid
I ain't gonna say
O'Connor look a little
1,000
too
percent.
soft to me.
I mean, he kind of got the. He do got a little bit of look in him. I wonder how they gonna like this picture right here. That's kind of Scott right there, fam. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not enough hero
I just
chin
hope.
though.
I hope they don't make him soft though. I want him to be the master strategist that he's supposed to be. I want to give him. They need to give him that X-Men '97 swag in his movements and all that. I need all that stuff. We need Magneto before we get these kids. Yeah, yeah, you do. When you're talking about his kids specifically, yeah. Your Maximoffs. I mean, your Maximoffs. I don't know if they're gonna. You know, Polaris, Maximoff. Who else would there be? Say for the streets. Cyclops is for the. That's hilarious. Why you say he for the streets? If only Wanda and Pedro weren't retconned for being Magneto's children. I wonder if they can bring it back though. I know originally, I guess that was part of the deal that they weren't. Magneto was not allowed to be mentioned, nor were they allowed to be called mutants, but
Yeah, they were called what like not special,
enhanced
but
beings. I think they were
enhanced beings.
enhanced individuals or whatever.
Yeah, enhanced.
Like that
Yeah,
was a long time ago though. Times have
yeah.
changed.
Now, yeah, because Kamala Khan was the first person. Well, now they said her cells mutated.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Never he's tapped
No.
half the X Men. Oh,
Go
Mama
ahead with
Bear,
your
you
bad self,
nasty.
Cyclops. There's some bad ones in the squad, you know? Some bad ones. You tap into Storm, Rogue. I think Jubilee too young. Who else?
You
Polaris.
better
I don't
not
know how
tap
old
into
Polaris
Jubilee.
is. I
About to
know.
fight
You
him,
know what I'm
man.
talking
Try to
about?
tap into Jubilee. He put him on the registered list. Like he gonna have to get registered.
That's facts. That's facts. I'm including Wolverine. Oh Lord. What? What you mean? Dazzler.
Dazzler.
I remember last phase. There was a rumor that what's your girl? Who's dang the Chiefs tight ends girl, Taylor Swift. Word on the street that Taylor Swift was going to be the Dazzler, which is hilarious. Goblin Queen. Do you think we'll get the Goblin Queen in the movies? Like the X-Men 97? I don't know. Let me get up out of this part though, real quick. Yeah, man, the X-Men future though. Are you fine with them running with Jean as kind of the the entry point to the X-Men? And who is the next character that you need debuted if you had a choice right now? Like, okay,
Man,
I need this character to pop in right now.
it's just kind of hard not to lean into Wolverine as your lead, though. I mean,
Hey,
if you want to hit box office, I mean, you got to go with Wolverine, man.
see, oh man, I think Wolverine should be left on the sideline for a grip. My man, what's his name? Coy Jandro. I don't know if y'all listen to him or watch any of his stuff. Hold on. Oh, see, this is another thing. But that's another thing. What's his name? Cosmic Wonder. Is that his
Mm-hmm.
name? Cosmic
Yeah.
Wonder.
Cosmo Wonder, yeah.
One thing he said was, if you're going to do the X-Men right, you got to make it basically a big ass love triangle. Everybody being very attractive and everybody getting with everybody. So you saying all this stuff, Mama and Power. This is what I've been hearing for the last,
They was getting
all the
busy in that
theories.
mansion, doing dirty deeds in that
Hey.
mansion.
Coy, but his pitch was they need to do, which they're not going to do probably, but do a TV series on Wolverine. Because Wolverine has been around so long that you can really
Yeah,
go back
they
and
can.
star him, you know,
I
prior
wouldn't be
to World
surprised
War
if
One and all that stuff, and where he met up with Cap and all this stuff. Like go through
facts.
all the decades with him.
Him and Isaiah was probably fighting next to each
He
other.
probably knew about Isaiah, yeah, for sure. Like that type of stuff, and the relationship of Sabretooth,
Hmm.
introducing him and being able to
That's
that
true.
hatred grow over time. You know what I'm saying?
Wolverine's such a
So
major character. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, yeah, super major. But he's not as major as people would think, though. A lot of people say that he's not even. I mean, he's definitely not a main X Men. Actually, like he always comes in later. He's just the most popular character. But when it comes to X Men stories, the real stories are not written centered around Logan. Not at all.
no.
He just happened to become the most popular character later on.
Yeah, he's
Wonder how
loud.
X Men is going to play out because after Doomsday we got Secret Wars, which should include all the X Men, and then you will have to tell an X Men story after that. Now, as far as like release dates and how it's looking like it's panning out, that's exactly how it's going to work. We're going to get obviously Doomsday, and then in between that, I don't think there's anything. And then you get Secret Wars, and then X Men would be the next project, and then Black Panther 3 would end that year, 2028 in December. So if all is going the way, it looks like it's circling, look like it's trending to go, then yeah, that's what will happen, cuz. Uh, Let me see. Jean also gaslighting Bobby into being gay.
Hmm.
Nightcrawler also becoming a version of Spider-Man. Um, yeah, I heard that your boy Bobby is gay. I don't know if that's a recent revelation in some of the recent comics. I assume it
Bobby
is
and
because
Morph.
he's yeah we yeah Morph is definitely he going extra hard for Wolverine. So I'm assuming that he's gay, but I don't
Pause.
know.
It just don't even sound right.
Power. Who would believe a guy who calls himself Iceman being?
Look at Mama Bear with the bars.
She did, but Iceman is not to be played with, though. He is He's kind of one of them ones. He can be when you're talking about power levels, but I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be one of the originals that they bring in. I just
They
don't know.
should make him one of the
But
originals. I mean, he was there.
I don't know. But that first movie is not going to have Storm. I can put money on that shit. It ain't going to have Storm in it. Storm is not coming. Matter of fact, I don't even think they're casting. I think they're leaving Ryan Coogler to cast Storm. Like all these castings they're doing for X-Men, I think they're giving that responsibility directly to Coogler.
So they're just
I
gonna
think
have
that's what's
Cougar
gonna
just
happen.
handling all the black superheroes. Man,
Yep. That's
that's nasty
diabolical,
work.
ain't it? That's a terrible responsibility, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when it comes down to trust, who else would you trust to do it though? In Marvel, they're terrible at doing anything black.
I mean,
They're
yeah.
terrible at all of it. So you got to give it to Coogler. Most of them are terrible, you know. Shout out to Daniel Cretton for getting Wonder Man together in his show, and taking care of Shang-Chi. But yeah, they definitely got a black and a POC uh, problem at Marvel right now, for sure. I can't resist taking a shot at Drake. Yeah, I knew what you was doing.
Mm-hmm. That's
It
why I
wasn't
said
even.
Mama
It was
Bear with
high
them
key too.
bars.
High key too. Yeah, super with them bars. Okay, I'm gonna put this question out there for you guys then, since we're kind of intersecting these two topics. Hold on, let me see what Power said real quick. But they never adapted any Panther comic storylines. The only time live action was Civil War. I mean, they've fumbled the Black Panther. They really have, kind of. Nobody's died more times than we ain't even talking about real life. We talking about just in the movies and in the cartoons. Nobody's died more than T'Challa. Only person who's even close is Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Hold on. Also, with new Panther and Storm being an item, I assume they're gonna work towards that. I hope we don't get it first go round. You know, I feel like that's a later addition, anyways, in the history of Black Panther. So I don't think that's something they got to go directly into. I would like them to slowly grow towards that, so it is special when we do get it, though. My question for y'all, the same one I asked you last night, J Camp. Um, we know our next black led film will be, in character, will be Black Panther, TJ, Toussaint Jr., T'Challa Jr. His mama named him Toussaint. I'm going to call him Toussaint. But after that, who is the next black lead to a Marvel project? We don't get Blade, so take him off the board. We're not getting War Machine. Take him off the board.
He's a scroll.
Sam. Listen, I don't know who Rhodey is no more. They did Rhodey so dirty.
Fact.
They did Rhodey so dirty.
They
We can't.
switched him up twice because he was Terrence Howard. So
Yeah, you already know. Hey, man.
hey, listen.
I need
come
that
on,
suit,
Tony,
man.
Listen here, Tony.
Next
man.
time, man. Next time,
I
man.
just need a couple of dollars, Tony, man. You know, man.
Oh man. But so you got Sam. Sam is probably the most logical one just because he's already had one, but that didn't go so well last time.
Yeah.
Like you said, Isaiah, they're not gonna give him a movie. Won't give Joaquin Torres either a movie. I know he ain't black, but he's a person of color. If you want to extend it out, you could say Shang-Chi, I guess, but he don't count technically to this actual question. So at least really Storm. Are they bold enough to give Storm her own movie? I feel like she's one of the X-Men characters that deserves her own. I think
Mm-hmm.
she has the gravitas, the power set to be very visually
A mega level.
appeasing. It can, you know, the setting would be dope because she's obviously from the African diaspora, so she's gonna, have a lot of those backdrops to work from. I think she could do it. I think that character's built for it. Um, Feige greenlit Wonder Man 2. Iger said no. Yeah. Yep. Our other choice. This is a dark horse. Kevin Feige said he's coming at some point, however long it is. But Miles Morales. Is it Miles? Is our next black lead for a Marvel film?
Probably.
It's crazy. Who else can we throw in the
Probably.
ring? Who else hat could we throw in the ring, guys? I don't know who else.
I mean, Miles resonates with kids too. So I mean, Disney gonna think about the bottom line. That's all they thinking about. And you can't do Bishop because Bishop is way too much of a nig. He's the most hood character of all. You can't
That's so
have
funny to
Bishop.
me.
You know, he was over there, talking real slick to Polaris. And then was it episode 6?
Well, I guess we stuck the landing though.
Right. Man, he was getting him and Polaris flirting. I was like, nah, man, like Bishop got too much of that unk swag. Like they ain't gonna let him slide off into any type of lead role. Even though I would love to see it though, cause that'd be dope.
Yeah.
If
I think
Bishop come out there with them dreads and
right.
a
The problem
cannon.
with Bishop though is that I don't think they want to do the multiverse stuff anymore. So I feel like that's what his character needs is to be able to time hop and do all that stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I don't know if that's the case, if they're really trying to put the multiverse behind, but they're trying to streamline the movies and things so people don't feel like they have to have so much homework. So Bishop's character in general would be tough to adapt just because you're going to have to try not to mess with the time situation as much. But that's his
I
whole
mean, I'm
stick.
just gonna
He try his
consider
whole shit.
Nightcrawler black. I mean, and Mystique.
Listen,
To me, they black. They just
I'm with you too.
if your skin is black, listen, you part of the delegation. So
We got to take a win by any means.
right. We take any win we can get. Come on, Nightcrawler, you on the squad.
Facts. Now you right, Mama. Too. You right. I think Tom definitely wants to do that, and I think that's how it should go. I think that's how it should go. Usher him in. You don't have to give him a movie right away. I'm fine with that. I don't want him to be sidelined and regulated as a secondary character though the whole time either. So they got to figure out that balance. They got to figure out that.
Nah, facts.
I don't want it to. I don't want it to mean that. But I think it's necessary in the long run, I think. I don't want Miles to get a movie because Spider-Man died. That's what I don't want.
Yeah, because
I
people
don't
ain't gonna
want
go
that.
see that. To me, some people
It's gonna be
would,
hard
but
for people
I
to
don't think
watch
it's gonna
that.
be as successful.
I don't want people to say the only reason you have a Miles is because Spider-Man died. I don't want that narrative. That's what I don't want. Even though that's probably the reason why there is one in the comics, but I don't want that to be the sole reason why. Hold on, let me see. Does that mean Tom has to die for Miles to come, or are they going to go back to Miles being a sidekick to Peter formula that they've done since them? Say, I don't listen. They don't have the same universe. They don't have the same rogues. Nah, Miles can hold a movie by himself. He can do it, even if it is after maybe Spider-Man 5 or 6. But they got to nail that casting though for Miles though. One thing I fear is they don't find the right guy for it. I need him to be Afro Latino. I need him to be able to. I want you to be able to know that right out the gate. Don't cast my man from Stranger Things. When you know what I
Caleb.
mean? Like Caleb, I know he's built for it, but it's like he might be. I don't call him too black, but I guess if he can nail the accent and all that, give me the New
Nah,
York
man.
with the Puerto Rican.
You
You
gotta
know, like
have.
he need to be able to speak Spanish and all that, but I think he
Mm-hmm.
really needs to embody the Afro Latino. You need to be
Mm-hmm.
able to visibly see both. His mom is definitely going to be Latino, dad black. I want to see it. I really want to see that. So
Mm-hmm.
don't change that up just for the sake of having somebody black.
Facts.
I would like to see Miles Morales, but would they do a live action version as well as the animated? See, I think they're going to end that animated joint after this third one and slide him on into the live. But if they didn't slide him into the live, I wouldn't be mad if it was in efforts to continue his animated series. I wouldn't
I
be mad
think
at
it
that.
kind of lands, man. Like I feel like the animated series just it's been so
It's,
good.
it's
Because my
very good.
theory is if they do a live action one and it's just doesn't hit like that, I don't want the character of Miles Morales to just get dinged off of like
Mm-mm.
them trying to throw a Caleb type cat in there and like force it, into the movie
Right,
theaters and it don't win, right? Like it's not a win for Caleb and it's just not a win for Miles Morales, the character.
right. And unless it's very soon, then Caleb is going to age himself out. He's in his
Hmm.
mid 20s, isn't he now? He'll mess
Yeah,
around be
he
30
aged
by the
himself
time
out of
Miles
being
come around.
Lucas,
Yeah, he facts.
the oldest
Facts,
damn
dude. He had the
Lucas,
glue
man.
on box. The glue
Right.
on box wasn't shaped right.
Right.
Yeah, I
The
had to,
glue on
you
box.
know.
Right. He could have been sipping that vodka with Yelena, man. Like he was old, man. He was an OG.
Yeah, I agree. Now, I agree with you, Mama, too. Yeah, for sure. I think that's how it should go. I'm with that. I'm cool. I'm
Peter
not
gonna
in a
have a
hurry to
baby
give him a
though. Is he
solo.
gonna be carrying that baby around?
Oh, you talking about Peter?
Hmm.
Who knows? But we definitely got to get at least two Peter and Miles movies. Not necessarily have to be, you know, co-star movies, but you got to have them both locked in, and you got to bring in a Spider Gwen. Spider Gwen is going to be a must too. If you bring in Miles, you got to bring in Spider Gwen. That'd be a nice little. You talking about? You talking about $1 billion movies? Peter, Spider Gwen, and Miles, bruh. Do you understand the bankroll? You understand? We might venture out and say 2.5 to 3 billion close. I know two.
It's definitely
The
on that
people gonna
bankroll fresh level.
right. To the bankroll fresh. Yeah, and like these cartoons, like I was in a dentist office. My daughter had a dentist appointment today, and I went in there on the TV. They had the little kid version of the Spider Little verse on in there, the Disney joint, where they had Miles, Spider Gwen, and Spider Man turning into dinosaurs, which was hilarious. But of course, you know who the T Rex was. They won't get that to nobody but Peter. But it was kind of disrespectful. They made Spider Gwen a pterodactyl, and Miles was a stegosaurus, I think.
Oh man,
I was
like
like, y'all was kind of disrespectful.
Stegosaurus don't have no battle, man.
Not a real battle. No, it's just got a protective layer on his back. That's what he has.
Hmm.
It's kind of weird, but let's see. And Peter has just reached to become Spidey because for so long in the MCU he was. I agree with that, and that's my that. With you saying that was probably my favorite part of this movie. Peter finally became Peter. He became Spider-Man on his own. He stood 10 toes on his own this movie. He was kind of, the OG. And say that. No, I would just say I like him just being Spider-Man and not being Iron Man Jr. We'll go with that. Spider-Man and not Iron Man Jr. I like that. And eventually he'll become the Iron Man, right? When you bring in these other characters we're talking about. So I'll be interested to see how these universes play together now, though, because they won't be getting rid of the Avengers and all that. Spider-Man's universe is going to be his own, and then you bring in his X-Men stuff. I just want to see. I'm curious who they feel needs to play in the same sandbox at times. You know how they're going to mix and match some of these characters. I'll be very interested. And if they bring it in the dark side, because Ghost Rider is getting a movie and all this, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like 4 or 5 different pockets of the universe that are gonna have to figure out how to intertwine. I think that's gonna be the most interesting thing for me. Yep, facts. Yep, your boy Childish Gambino was playing Aaron. Yep. He mentioned his nephew too in a deleted scene. I wonder if they deleted that scene just so they didn't have to field so many questions about Miles. It would destroy the character building after meeting Andrew and Toby just to kill him off. Who would even kill him? There's no MCU Osborn yet. Only Sony Osborn. That's true. Yep. You can't get him. He can't die in the hands of somebody else other than an Osborn. It wouldn't feel right. Unless Osborn put the head out. Cast
Fiction?
As he'd fit. I don't know who that
Fiction?
is. Let's go and check. That's an ill kind of spelling for that now that it came out right. Fiction. Oh, I've seen you, man. Yeah, he be doing the kung fu scenes, like the mock kung fu scenes on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, he get busy.
Deshant
If
Fiction Stegall.
right now, if he can act, I mean, the third. They definitely need a Tom Holland-esque character person to play this character. Someone who's very athletic, someone who can kind of do their stunts and flips and all this stuff. So yeah, I'm not mad at that selection. I don't know if boy can rap. I was about to say rap. That's crazy. The Miles Morales album dropping.
Right.
Now, if he can act, I'm not against it, I guess. I'm betting on Hobgoblin for ending Peter. Ooh, and it's always been a rumor that Ned would be Hobgoblin. That'd be heartbreaking to see Ned kill Spidey. Whew, that would be
Ned don't
devastating.
have the body to be Hobgoblin. I mean, he just don't. Like Ned's too cool, man. He's like a little nerd, just like video games, Legos. He's just like being a nerd, following Spot. Like I just can't see. That would be the worst decision to make. Ned is he's too cool, too laid back to be Hobgoblin.
That's exactly why they would probably do it, for the shock factor. That would be the
Just
shock.
have a fat Hobgoblin.
Hey, I mean, yeah, there is a thing called a gym. Hey, shout out to what's my man Ned's? What's his actual actor name? Let me see. He just got married. He got a little piece on his side too. Ned Leeds. Let's see. What's his actual name?
Ned Leeds, Jacob Batalon.
Okay, there it is. Jacob Batalon. He actually trending though in the right direction. He been losing weight, so he's not a homecoming Ned anymore. That's for sure. For real. Nah, he been slimming down, so I ain't mad at my man. He done got him
He's
a
on
little
that Zion
situation
diet.
on his side. Say on the, Zion look like he in shape though right now, don't he?
Hey,
He
Zion
done got his life
man.
together.
Zion looking like he about to start poking on cats' paws as soon as the season
Right.
begins. Because if he's slim with that athleticism, it might be a problemo.
Right. That's facts. We return to the guy we thought he would be.
I don't
Look
know,
at those-
man.
Look at
He got
Jacob.
a little Mr. He got a little Mr. Potato
Little
look, little hot potato joint.
Yeah, he ain't, but he ain't, he's not, he's definitely not
And he's mad
homecoming.
short too, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's a stubby one. I don't know how tall his shorty is, but he ain't doing too bad in the world, I guess.
nah, he's smooth. He's smoothie king.
But that's funny though. Yeah, I don't know. There is a such thing as a gym. I don't know if he'll be hobgoblin, but Spider-Man shall die one day. Uh, Tom Holland said when he's done, he's done. When it comes to acting and all that, he's gonna ride out and do his family thing and do that for a while. So I'm sure he has a plan on how this needs to be executed for it to be done the way he wants it. So we'll see in the near future. I assume that's going to happen in the next 5 years to 10 years. We'll see though. That is the next character I think is going to be getting a lead movie that's happened to be black. If I had to put money on it, either that one or Sam. I mean, Storm. She needs to get a movie, but I just don't. I don't know, man. I don't trust them. I just don't trust them anymore.
Sam already had his joint, and we seen how that went.
Total botch. No, I'm not gonna say that. They botched it,
and it wasn't because of Sam.
no, hell no. Wasn't even close. Not even close. If they would have just went with my original idea, man, and stopped trying to be cute and shit. If they would have just brought back Cap, made him the Hydra Cap, you could have had Hulk in there still, but you didn't have to put him in the trailer. You could have just let it off with straight Sam and OG Cap, and that movie would have sold out of this world. Out of this world. You could have wrote an ill movie over that. The whole passing the mantle thing. You could have had Isaiah in there. He didn't have to be locked up the whole movie. Man.
100% agree with that.
Yeah. Well, Daniel Glover. Remember that he is Prowler. Ooh. Hold up, time out. Nah, cuz.
No, player.
Nah, we can't do
Nah,
that.
bruh.
We can't let that one slide. Mad love for you sliding through with us,
Mm-hmm.
Respect
But
your
we
opinion.
can't let that
6'9"
slide,
is play Miles. Nah,
man, you can't have a snitch play Miles, man. And a dude with Kool-Aid colored hair. Nah, his hair look like a pack of Starbursts. Nah, we can't. That ain't my Miles Morales, B. Get that out of here.
Facts. Yeah, we not supporting that one. We not supporting that one. Appreciate you coming through those Shrek loves, no doubt. Yeah, Sam's Cap was it was bad timing. I agree.
That really was though. Man, Mac had felt they was being spoofed. They was like, "Who is this Captain America? This ain't." I woke up. My Captain America was extra black coffee, and I didn't expect it.
I wasn't ready.
They wasn't ready for that, man.
Hey. I'm down for Sam getting another movie. Let's be clear, very clear. I am very down. But I think it would have to be either something. They said that last one is going to lean into like the espionage, Winter Soldier bag. I think they tried to do it from an aesthetic level, but they didn't do it via story. I don't think the story sunk to that level or went to that level. I think if they were to produce something that was still trying to chase the Winter Soldier look and feel, I think they can do it. Just need a better story, better villain. And just put some respect on Sam's name. Like, just put some respect on it. It's plenty of clever ways to show him being formidable. You know what I'm saying? They did that in the beginning of Civil War. My man turned his back on his enemies and let the machine, like the missiles go out of his suit. You know what I mean? With the ultimate swag, like, looking back, like, y'all not ready for me. They gave him the swag when they feel like I mean, he was swagged out in this new movie too. He was trying to be swaggy in it at least. I think they might have went a little corny, tad bit, but I don't know, man. They could do better by Sam, but I think they're gonna do a Civil War type movie next time. They're gonna give him plenty of characters to back him, like they did the OG Cap in Civil War. And I think that's what it's gonna do. But I don't know, man. This current initiative, they ain't gonna give us too many chances. They trying to play the greatest hits right now. Only the big joints are going. Magda,
Right.
excuse me. I ordered my Captain America as a flat white, not a hot chocolate. Facts.
Facts.
Facts. It's unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
They wanted that coffee with extra cream in that joint. Like they want that joint to be
Bruh.
nothing but milky.
And flabbergasted us because we know that he did it. He gave it to Sam. We all saw Endgame. Y'all know Sam is Cap now. Most of y'all saw the TV show, so y'all know what's going on. So why were you so shocked when the movie dropped? Or were you not shocked and you pretty much made your mind up a long time ago that I'm not going to support that Cap because it's not my Cap? Whatever, guys. Whatever. Make them a better movie, though, Marvel. A lot of this is your fault too. A lot of it is.
Facts.
Put some respect on our heroes. Y'all disrespected Riri too. All she did was kill the charts on Disney Plus. Nobody thought that was gonna happen.
100%.
Y'all put Mephisto in her joint. Like he wasn't coming
pizza
back.
parlor.
You know
She
what I mean?
gotta
Put
eat
him
the
in a pizza
pizza.
parlor. She sold her soul. And it's the crazy part is that's what Peter did. They gave Riri Peter's arc. That was Peter was supposed to sell his soul to get his Aunt May back. Oh, yeah, that's facts too, Mama Bear. But yeah, man, that's I guess our spill on the future of Marvel and X-Men. We're gonna have plenty more conversations about this because we're just getting started. Getting Jean Grey, awesome. Mama Bear, you didn't think it was gonna be Jean. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I pulled up to that movie, that's the only thing I was hoping. I was like, please let that be Jean. I just want to know that they got a plan. That's all. I want to know that they have a plan going into this next phase. And clearly they do. They're dropping the seeds that we need to be dropped. So shout out to them for that. It's a big swing. Jean Grey in a Spider-Man movie is crazy work. Let's just be real. Crazy work. Mama, I wasn't right. I was just believing the hype. I was believing what I wanted to believe. I didn't deduce that myself, so I'm not going to take credit. But you was wrong, though, son. You was wrong, son. One love. All right. Hold on. Let's see. It's because the Falcon America. That's hilarious. That's what we should start calling them. Falcon America. Allegedly had a poor run comic-wise. And people wanted Bucky to be Cap as some sort of redemption to himself in friendship with Steve, which is stupid to have Bucky. Just because he didn't know don't mean he was not a world-class murderer. It just, I mean, it's just a hard stain to wipe off when you put that shield on.
Howard.
Man. Facts. Yeah. Just because Iron Man died don't mean Bucky can come outside and claim, you know what I mean? Claim that shield and that moniker. Nah, I'm not with Bucky. I'd rather nobody be Cap than Bucky be Cap. Let Bucky be Buck. Let Bucky be Buck. A flawed individual. Just like all these other characters we're getting. Jean Grey. Okay, before we go to X-Men 97 for a few seconds, so you think that Jean went too far with her powers in this show? I'm here to agree with you when you say that because she did some diabolical things with her powers, making an old man step into traffic. crazy work. Crazy work. But I keep hearing people say that stuff, but a lot of our heroes have done some wild things. It's only like 2 squeaky clean heroes that we have. Captain America is one of them. It's kind of like it. I mean,
Probably
it's Sam.
Sam.
Sam and Steve are the only squeaky clean guys in the entire hero pantheon of MCU characters that's been on screen for the most part. So, yeah, that should let you know who should hold the shield. You know, there should not be any question about this at all. See, I never understood how a Russian sleeper agent over an American vet. Just saying. Captain America's Captain America not because he's strong, but his moral code. And Sam embodies that. I think X-Men being in Spiderman is true to God shows because in Spider-Man and his amazing friends, he hang out with the X-Men. Okay. All right. Well, I like that. I want to see him more playing in the sandbox. Even more.
Facts.
Kind of wish they gave Sam a new original name to be to the Cap family. That's the thing, though. Nobody called anybody Cap ever in the first place for the most part. Every now and then, but most of the time, even the Avengers were addressing Steve as Steve. You know what I'm saying? If they say Cap, they're usually either being funny or trying to get a message across real quick. Like, they're going to call him Steve. They're going to call him Sam. You are Captain America, but they don't necessarily call you that. But I get why you say that, though. We are so entrenched in Steve being Cap, you know, it feels weird calling somebody else that. So I understand it, but it is what it is, y'all. In some comments, Bucky actually did become Cap too. I've heard that. He had either a black or a navy blue color palette to his Cap uniform with red and white. Hey, listen, I'm cool with spot duty, though. If Sam was like, you know what I mean? If Sam got taken out the battle for a hot second and Bucky was there, I want you to don the shield. Get to work. Fight for your mans in them, but I just don't think he can be I just can't see him being recognized by the nation. America as Captain America. It's crazy. Not the blood in his ledger. Man. No, I don't. If I was in her shoes looking for my sister, I'd crash out too. Listen.
Facts.
That's the thing. Especially as a young teen or, older teenager, we know teenagers are extremely emotional. There's no thought process. There's just, let's get to it. That's all it is. So I understand where she was going to. I understand the levels that she went to achieve what she was trying to get to. She just did some very bad things, but a lot of these heroes have. So I don't knock her for it. It's just a thing, man. Just what it is. But I don't know. Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about the X-Men's future. Are you ready for the X-Men saga, the mutant saga to show up, or are you kind of trying to slow play it and make it through these next 2-3 movies before we get there? I'm trying to do a little delicate balance because I'm seeing all these castings and all that. So now we're formulating pictures in our head of what things is going to look like and how they're going to shape up. And, it's only natural, guys. But please don't turn it into a soap opera drama. Just don't turn it into a soap opera drama. Soap opera drama the entire time. That's all I ask. All right, man, real quick. X-Men 97, episode 8. Remy. Hold on, real quick. Real quick. Hey, Cuzzo, where are you at in the X-Men saga right now? Are you caught up on season 2? I don't want to talk real crazy without warning you before. I know you just you just got locked in, so I don't want to say nothing too crazy without warning you. We definitely going straight spoilers on this. Yes, bring me Rogue versus Captain Marvel. If am I mistaken, isn't Captain Marvel the reason why Rogue actually learned how to fly or got the ability to fly? I'm pretty sure from a battle. I won an X-Men saga before Secret Wars. I wish too, my boy. I wish. The Horseman of Death, Gambit is back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, this is where you should bow out, cuz. Because we about to get spoilery in here a little bit. Yes. 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 All right, so the latest episode. If you've seen episode 7, you've seen that empty shell of a body that some certain character left behind towards the end. We get a emaciated apocalypse, a dried out, ashy apocalypse at the end of episode 7. And come to find out, he's trying to body hop. And guess who he chose? That man, Remy.
LeBeau.
He's back, man. And you already know
Mr.
who's
LeBeau.
all up in, who got their panties in a knot right now. Miss Rogue. She cannot believe that man is coming back. And he came back black. What you know about it? What you know about it? My man came back
straight
black
blicky.
to the party. A little ashy, but he black. What did you think about this episode, Camp? What did you think? I only
Man.
seen it once, and I wish I'd have watched it twice.
I wish I'd have watched it twice too. I just know that Remy was going dumb. He was just extra evil. I mean, Skeletor evil. He was going dumb in this one, man. And Rogue just is dumb on the opposite end of the spectrum. Like when we talk about like real dumb, like legit dumb. It's like I'm gonna need Rogue to be a little bit better than this. You know what I'm saying? It's like you was fooling with Magnus. You know what I'm saying? Like you left Remy to get smashed by the old man. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden Remy back in the building. You know, it's like you, man. I mean, Remy must have had something for her, because she was vexed, completely tapped out
Yeah,
in
it's
the
tough.
brain. You know, yes, Apocalypse definitely in the consciousness of Gambit.
Facts.
You know, controlling every move that was being made, but they couldn't rock with. I mean, Gambit was handling business all episode.
Definitely love. I love how visually they made him playing with the
man.
cards.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
was vicious with it too. Turning cats on his side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just crazy, man. Like this was one of my favorite episodes though, just because of the action in it, and again seeing evil LeBeau just going in. I mean, he was easily handling the X-Men.
It's crazy.
Easily handling them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And love how Nathan was like, "Nah, y'all trying to tell me be easy on him. Nah, my mission is to handle Apocalypse.
Shout out to Nate.
Y'all been trying to put y'all's hands on my shoulder, trying to be real parents to me.
Right.
Nah, my real mission is to." I felt like Nathan was a Wakandan, because you know how Wakanda would do the Wakandans would do everything for Wakanda. Nathan Summers is like, nah, man. This is I got a mission.
Right.
It is
y'all put me in the future. Y'all left me. This is the mission I've been on. Y'all not about to deter me now.
Fact.
Yeah,
I got this disease. I ain't gonna never shake this skin disease for the rest of my life, man. For the rest of my natural life, I'm gonna have this little skin disease too.
Right.
So nah, man, I'm handling business.
Yeah. I need to watch the episode again, man. I'm still a little foggy on all the events of it, to be honest. I watched it late last night, and I didn't get a chance to watch it again today. The one
Hmm.
thing I'll say about the episode that was that I feel like it shouldn't have wrapped up as easily as it did, and it didn't end easy. It wasn't an easy mission per se,
It
but I
did
felt
end
like
weird.
it was a 2 episode arc. I felt like it should have been. It felt like it should have been a 2 episode situation, and there's more probably to it in the next episode. Do we have how many episodes we have left? One or two?
Too, right?
Is it
No,
two?
I thought it was 10 episodes. It should be episode 9 and episode 10 that's left.
Let's see. X Men '97 season 2 episodes. Now they show
Yeah, it should be 10.
maybe episodes. X Men '97 has a total of 19 episodes across its first 2 seasons, consisting of 10 episodes in the first and 9 in the second. So we only get one more episode.
Mm.
Oh, that makes me confused. Like I'm trying to figure out where this is going to end up. If you end episode 8 that way, or where is it? I got to go back and watch that episode again. X Factor are teaming up. Yes, they are. Nightcrawler under Gambit's control was hammering everybody. He was giving out work, super work. Oh my
It seemed like
gosh, he was
everybody
giving out work,
under that control was giving out work. I mean, they was
man.
putting pause. Man, listen, they was putting pause on everybody.
Dog.
People wasn't ready
I'm
for
a
that.
real big fan of. I like Nightcrawler a lot, and we were supposed to talk about him earlier when we were talking about movies. You said he's a nig too. It's hilarious, but I think Nightcrawler should get his own movie. I think you know his look. First of all, is just captivating. It's just dope. It's just
Hmm.
dope. His power set is dope. His his character is just so multifaceted. Obviously, heavy religious. He has a mom that he don't like that gave him up at birth. He was a circus, quote unquote circus freak or whatever. Like he's had so many aspects to him. He's well mannered. He's not a mean guy. So if the battle is real, he's one of those guys you gotta root for. You can't root against Nightcrawler. I feel like they can make a somewhat low budget movie out of him. Not completely low budget, but you can make a Clayface esque budget movie with Gambit. I mean not Gambit with Nightcrawler, and it worked like a charm. You can show him back in the circus days, his whole journey with his faith and all that stuff. Like man, he's just such a multifaceted character. I believe he's worth a movie for sure, definitely, and everybody be on board. Everybody will be. You made Charles look like a jobber.
Hmm.
A jobber. That Mama Bear said, a jobber? Yeah, what do you mean by a jobber? Jobber just made him look weak. Charles trying to overpower Gambit. He got knocked down. I mean, they feel like they depowered Charles a lot in this show in general. I don't know if that's the actual facts, but he kind of doesn't have what it takes to take down what like the major threats in this show. He had nothing for Apocalypse. Apocalypse just he disrespect Charles so bad.
And
And yeah,
Charles
like you
always
said,
shedding that damn tear, man. I'm gonna need
keep a
Charles to
thug
like
tear
man up.
and keep
Every
a
time I
thug
look
tear
up,
in
Charles
him.
been crying. He been crying in every damn episode, man. Like, come on, Charles, man, wall up, bro. Like, stop crying, man.
That's funny. How would you guys like Charles to be portrayed in this upcoming universe? That's a good question because I've heard a lot of things about him. Like I said, I'm not very well versed on him in the comics, but Everybody keeps saying that Charles is not the goody two shoes that everybody thinks he is. He's made some real questionable slash diabolical decisions in these comics, and you know, he's he's kind of, I don't want to say aligned with Magnus, but he's done some things that maybe even out grimy Magnus, if that makes sense. So I would like to know how you guys want him to be portrayed. Do you want him to be the goody two shoes, or you know, kind of embody some of those other slimy, storylines for Charles and specifically? But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Yeah, overall, this episode was pretty good. I need to watch it again to really get all the intricate details. Actually, episode 7 was great as well with Nightcrawler trying to defend his quote unquote brother, thinking he can be saved, and how he did him at the end was, oh man, his fight with Exodus was ill first and foremost, and then to take his brother and just drop him off in the Arctic was wild. I can't do nothing for you. You should die, to be honest, but we're going to put it in God's hands. I'm just going to turn around and leave. It's grimy. Nightcrawler. Please give me a Nightcrawler movie. That's all I'm saying. At least a special presentation like you did Werewolf by Night. Give me that. I'll be all right. I'll be cool with that. But anything else to say about X-Men, man?
No, I really ain't got nothing else to say about X-Men. I'm looking forward to this next episode. I guess it's gonna be the last one. It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. What we got? So we got the Lanterns coming next week. So we'll have another show to actually, reconvene on. Oh yeah. He said Rogue is immortal now. What was that? What is that ring in particular? Does it have a name? Yeah. I gotta watch that episode again to catch all the nooks and crannies. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a little zooted and sleepy when I watched that episode. So, I forget what I was about to say before I went back to that, but I don't know. But yeah, man, there's so much going on in the world of this. Oh, that's what I was saying. Our next show will be the Lanterns. That's what it is, and then that'll slide us into probably the Vision Quest joint. I think so. In between there, we'll get Clayface. What else? I think that's it. Clayface, Vision Quest, Lanterns. Then I think the big one will be, Big Doomsday. So, yeah, man. Obviously, they liked Rogue, so they put a ring on it. She's gonna be one of them. She's gonna be one of them ones in this next universe. They're gonna lean into Rogue a lot. I can see it.
They should.
They got to. They got to. But all right, man. Well, shoot. Where we at? 2 hours and 13 minutes. I think we passed our bedtime, bruh. We passed our bedtime. We had a lot to catch up on, though. We still ain't caught all the way up. Let's be clear, but there's still a lot to discuss, but we'll catch y'all on the flip side with another discussion. Wow, my little light just went out too. Anyways, yeah, man, we appreciate y'all holding it down with us for this long. We appreciate y'all very much. We try to do a long show like the Fresh Out Boys do, Try to marathon y'all. Y'all stuck in here. Y'all stuck in with us. We appreciate it.
Stuck with us.
We had a blast. Go watch Spiderman again. Make Marvel some more money so they can put some money back into the company and maybe support black folks again one day. We're going to see, though. But, yeah, J Camp, Anything else to say to the people before we say peace out?
Nah, man, I appreciate
Fire.
Power, Mama, Derpy,
Yes, sir.
E,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Miss Franklin, everybody who tapped in today with us, say a few words, and has stuck with us for this 2 hours and 15 minutes, man. So we appreciate y'all
Facts.
as well. So, we'll try to get back to it at a regular schedule and make sure that we giving you the
Stay
news
locked
as
in.
we like to give it. So we appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
As
Absolutely. Absolutely. With that said, Jay Camp, I am Anton. You are Jay Camp, and we are the Runtime.
Run time.
Runtime. We are the Runtime Travelers. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you love us. That's the best way you can support the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know.
Just like it one time.
Just like it. That's all we need. We just need thumbs up. You heard? But with that being said, one love. We'll see y'all in the next go round. Peace.
Who is that?
Runtime. Runtime.
It's the Runtime Travelers.
Hey, seriously, what we watching today?